Hello and welcome back to my channel, Ask Nolan. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few questions that deal with a combination of unit rate and ratios, okay? So let's go ahead and dive on in. This one says a grocery store manager says that for every 3 pounds of ham purchased by customers, there are 8 pounds of turkey purchased. So that's something we need to make sure. 3 pounds of ham, 8 pounds of turkey. All right. Which table shows the number of pounds of turkey purchased according to the number of pounds of ham purchased? Well, let's take a look to make sure the tables have the numbers in the right spot. Ham has to be 3 pounds, turkey has to be 8. That one shows it, so that could be a potential answer. B is not correct because these numbers right here aren't in the correct order. C could be correct because the 3 and the 8 are in the right answer, place. And D would not be because the 3 and the 8 are not in the correct place. Now that we've given ourselves a better chance of getting this correct, let's eliminate one of these by seeing if they add up properly. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, the 3/8, each fraction in the table. So if we were looking at answer choice A, right, it had all of them should be equal. So 3/8 should be equal to 6/11, should be equal to 9/14, should be equal to 12/17. So when I say should, we'll just check that out in the calculator. So we'll go to the calculator. We'll type in 3 divided by 8. That equals 0.375, all right? So when I do 6 divided by 11, that doesn't equal 0.375. And let me write that down. So that equals 0.375. Oops. Now when we do it in a calculator, the next one doesn't equal that. 6 divided by 11. If we do 9 divided by 14, oops, clear, 14, that doesn't equal it. And 12 divided by 17 doesn't equal it, okay? So just based on that part, we know that A would not be correct, okay? That's one way of doing it. We would type all these in, and these other ones didn't equal 3.75. So let me just write out what they did equal real quick. The last one was 6 divided by 11. That was 0.54 repeating. 9 divided by 14 was 0.64 approximately. And then 12 divided by 17 is 0.70. So none of those equal the same thing. That's one way to determine if the table is correct, okay? So we know that A won't be correct. Now I'm going to show you another way that we know that A is not correct, okay? A table, it should increase by the same amount on the top, and the bottom should be increasing by its own same amount in a different way. So what I mean by that, if one customer bought ham and turkey, it would be 3 to 8. So if two customers bought it, you would be adding 3 each time for the ham. This should be plus 3. And on the bottom, it should be plus 8 because you're adding 8 pounds. However, 3 plus 3 does equal 6, and 6 plus 3 does equal 9, and 9 plus 3 does equal 12. But 8 plus 8 doesn't equal 11. So that's another way to know that that's incorrect, okay? So if we take a look at the correct answer choice, which is C, you'll notice that when they add, like this is plus 3, this would be plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 8 is 24. 24 plus 8 is 32. And we already know the stuff on the top adds up because it's similar to A, okay? So each time it should be adding by the you're doubling the numbers, okay? Or not doubling, but you're adding. If it's ham is 3 pounds, you're adding 3 each time. If turkey is 8 pounds, you're adding 8 each time. Now, another way to verify that as well, okay, is to do what we did. We can write out the fraction, say this would be 3 over 8, should be equal to 6 over 16, should be equal to 9 over 24, which should be equal to 12 over 32. So if we go to the calculator and just type those in, okay, so 3 divided by 8, 0.375. 16 divided by, 6 divided by 16, same thing. 9 divided by 24, same thing. And then if we do 12 divided by 32, we also get the same thing. So you see all of these fractions are actually equal to each other. So that's another way to confirm that C is the best answer, okay? Let's take a look at one more question. All right. Number 2 says, the table shows the relationship between Rita's earnings and the number of hours she babysits. Which of the following represents the missing value in the table? So we're going to have to determine what they're counting by. On the top, to figure that out, we just subtract. So we could just do 46 minus 23. And that'll tell us what they're... And if we... Then the other one, we could do 69 minus 46. Because we need to figure out how much they're counting by each time, or adding by. So we would have to subtract. So let's go to our calculator and do 46. And I'll use the other calculator. Clear it. 46 minus 23 is 23. And then we do 69 minus 46. That's also 23. So it's counting by 23s on the top row. So this top row, the earnings, is increasing by 23 each time. Plus 23, plus 23. So to find the missing number, we got to add 23 to 69. And we can do that by hand. 9 and 3 make 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 2 is 9. So our answer should be 92. Okay? All right. And that'll be it for today. See you all back later.